Hey guys, welcome to Rosa Battalion. I'm Nino,
And I'm Chris.
and today is a very special day. Why, Christopher?
Because it's our first day of our annual Advent calendar.
First day of the Advent calendar. We promise you guys we'll be tired. Today was a lot of things that come out of our plan. As you can see here, have a look. Had probably big issues on the way from work, as well the contractors. Christopher, tell about them, all the contractors.
Very late.
Okay. We are refurbishing Christopher's bedroom, and it's supposed to be we're supposed to film the first day, isn't it? That's what the plan was. It didn't work very well, but we got item 1 of Christmas Museum, and today, what is the item, Christopher? The reveal.
Today, we're going to be talking about Bofors shells.
Bofors shells. Wow, they're amazing. And how lucky is Christopher, guys? He doesn't have one, he doesn't have two, he has 3 Bofors shells. Well, tell me a little bit more about Bofors shells, Christopher.
So the Bofors gun, which fired these 40mm shells, was designed in Sweden in the 1930s and was used by the Allies during the Second World War, and also licensed to many countries on the Axis as well.
Wow, so Sweden profited from everyone pretty much.
Yeah.
Profiteering there.
They did the same thing with their steel exports. They sold their steel to Germany and England.
So were they neutral?
They were neutral.
They were neutral country. Okay, so they didn't have.
They licensed their designs and their weapons to both sides to be manufactured. So two of these shells, I need to check which ones they are.
Chris was telling me that he got 2 British ones.
These 2 are British.
This one is British, and this one here is Swedish. And it's a way, that he knows how to identify this. I think they look just exactly the same, and I think they're awesome. Also, I have seen many of those shells. I know they have different size and different weapons, but a lot of people use this kind of shells to make like trench work, artwork.
Trench art, yeah.
Trench art, and
really common to do that with these ones, especially.
We in this place this weekend and had actually quite a few, some massive shells, but they have some. They're quite small, and from ashtrays to actually proper sculptures are amazing.
Yeah, I love this one's my favorite because of, you can see this was found by a diver because it's covered in bits of marine life on it.
Wow, nice.
Little bits of
just
coral.
Maybe not the same similar one we're going to talk about. Probably around day 10, something we Christopher bought in Brazil.
This one
was very exciting.
This one's dated 1943, and this one I believe is dated 1941. And you can always, and this doesn't just apply to
zoom in, have a look.
It doesn't always.
Amazing.
It doesn't just always apply to artillery shells. This actually applies to pretty much all British equipment during the war, and you can tell it's British if it has what's called a War Department stamp or a broad arrow, which is it's a very particular shape of arrow that is stamped.
Have a look here. We'll show you a picture of that.
So pouches, artillery shells, military buildings.
Is that something they still do it these days?
To this day, yeah.
So every British equipment have that little stamp.
Yeah.
Have a look here, guys. We'll put a little picture for you to see, so you know what we're talking about. And I heard these shells were, is it like a records of like most record kills, something like that?
The thing about so during the war, anti-aircraft weaponry played a major part in the conflict, obviously.
Especially in the UK.
And most historians would agree that the 3 big guns that were like the 3 most deadliest were the 88mm flak, which was German.
Okay.
The 20mm Orlikan, which ironically is also from Sweden, and the Bofors, also from Sweden. Now it is to this day, because of when coming into kill counts and stuff like that, you need to remember, well, how many planes did it shoot down? How many people from those planes managed to escape those planes?
Okay, so
how many people were on that plane?
So is this like an estimate number?
So there aren't really any good estimates, but like for things like the Bofors, the Orlikan, and the 88, they can go up into the tens of thousands, and some figures go up to hundreds of thousands.
Okay, recorded kills.
Yeah, for recorded kills.
Oh my God! Wow, there you go. Clearly a very efficient, or is the word efficient?
Very efficient.
Effective, very effective weapon. Chris, this was also used on the biggest naval battles, is it in the Pacific? Which battle is that one about?
So the main thing about the Bofors is it's famous for being the main anti-aircraft gun of the U.S. Navy, other than the Orkan. Again, Swedish. Something about Swedish guns and the U.S. Navy.
They know how to make anti-aircraft guns. All gonna say.
But yeah, so the Orkan and the Bofors were famous for being used on pretty much every US warship during the war. There wouldn't be a single one without them. That's how common they were.
But the British used a lot on mainland, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's been a lot, like from the Battle of Britain, they defended their coasts, and a lot of the things. They're mounted on actual ground.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But so the Americans, they had thousands of these on thousands of ships. And during the Battle of the Leyte Gulf, which was the largest naval battle in the human history, there is tons of footage. Actually, I'll probably
some historians say it's got a couple other ones, older ones, but clearly the majority of historians agree with Christopher. I think, and I think for what I know, there's not much. I go with Christopher.
Yeah. But there's some really famous footage taken by American war photographers.
Is the one you showed me earlier, the colorized one?
Yeah, I'll put it up on screen now.
Have a look at these guys.
But insane. During the battle, the footage shows how the effectiveness of the Bofors against Japanese kamikazes, where a Japanese kamikaze plane is shot down, but very sadly for the people on the aircraft carrier, the plane's wing is blown off and it then crashes into the conning tower. That's the command post on the aircraft carrier. So
even though they actually shot it down, it still caused a lot of damage. Yeah. Well, tonight, you guys, for a treat. Today's day 1 of 25. As we said in the past, we're doing 24 days. Today's day 1. Tomorrow will be day 2. Will be another item for Christmas, collection museum. And today we got a bonus for you. Bonus one. This is quite a rare one, isn't it? Quite difficult to get hold of it, isn't it?
Now, when we talk about rarity.
Whoa! that is an entrance.
When we talk about rarity amongst these, Bofors guns, probably, in my opinion at least.
I love that. That's amazing.
This is probably the most common artillery shell in the world.
So it's quite. If it's that easy to find, how much are they? If one of subscribers want to get on their hands one of those, how much are they gonna pay for?
If you want one for cheap, like this one, which is covered in dead coral and rust and lots of marks.
I like that. It looks nice.
These really, really bad condition ones, they'll put you back £10 to £20 at most.
Not bad.
But if you want a good quality shell, you go for one of these, which is really nice, shiny brass finish. Pretty much untouched.
I think that's a bit like, some people like to see the rust. You had a bullet from Brazil that was literally underwater for almost 100 years, and that looked amazing just the day it is. So it depends where there comes a cat. He wants to be part of the show.
It depends on the context. But so usually the nicer ones, they are around £40.
So anything between 10 and 40 pounds, you can grab something quite nice.
But this is what we call a drill round. So this is used for training purposes. So this is how they train the loaders into loading the guns. It weighs the exact same as a shell, but it doesn't fire anything.
May I have a look, please?
Actually, a little detail is, if you can see right there, there is a little bit of rubber at the bottom, and that is so that the firing pin doesn't just hit the metal and break the firing pin.
Okay.
So it goes into this rubber.
And you have other ones that is like for drill. So usually the drill, shells have this kind of red on it. Is this to identify?
Drill or blank ammunition in the British Army has historically always have a little in mark here and here on all sides. And this is to mark with the red paint that it is a training round or drill round.
May I hold that? So I didn't know that, guys. So this is actually, it's quite heavy. This is actually will be
so
exactly the same as a real live one.
So it'd be like this, but with all the powder and the shell on top.
And that's what Chris was talking about. That's amazing, insane. I love it. Wow, guys. Merry Christmas. We're in December. Countdown started.
Yeah.
Not long to go. 24 days for Christmas, is it?
24 days.
For Christmas, gonna be amazing. Every day and night, a new item Christmas collection, and hopefully next few days we might be able to show Christopher's bedroom and his awesome museum. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And what, Christopher? You must come.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Come back tomorrow for more. Who knows anything tomorrow? Are you gonna tell them or not? We're gonna keep a secret.
Keep it secret.
Keep it secret. Stay tuned.
You're gonna like tomorrow's. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
I'm sure you will. Anyway, I hope you guys had fun, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye. Merry Christmas.